Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. Our team arrives on time and is always professional. Be sure your unit is ready for the cooler temperatures by visiting our website, callks.com today, and schedule your appointment. It's fast and easy. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today. 205-322-9090, AL certification number 1112.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Tuesday, the 19th of December. I'm James Spann. We'll have the threat of heavy rain and strong to severe storms over the next 24 hours, and very cold air settling in here by Christmas Day. Let's go in there and check things out with this active pattern. That's the water vapor satellite view. The trough that was over the southwest United States lifting out. That's going to bring a big soaking to North Alabama tonight. That's a radar at 2:30, and we have a big massive rain already into West Alabama. Some thunder involved in parts of Pickens and Lamar counties, and that rain will continue to increase and expand across the region tonight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures this afternoon are mostly in the 60s and 70s, a rather balmy December day here, but next week will be a different story. There's the watch warning map around the nation. Winter storm warnings for parts of the northwest United States. And around here, we have a dense fog advisory for southwest Alabama and a flash flood watch in effect for the Tennessee Valley, county served by the National Weather Service office in Huntsville, for the possibility of 2 to 3 inches of rain over the next 24 hours. Check the severe weather outlook. A marginal risk of severe storms tonight west of the state from central Mississippi down into eastern Texas. And then tomorrow, we have a marginal severe weather risk over central Alabama. The areas in darker green, and includes Birmingham, Montgomery, Auburn, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden. And we'll take a look at the threats here in just a second. And on day 3, which is Thursday, maybe some thunder for the Mid-South, but no severe weather expected. Rain for the next 7 days. Big numbers down here across the deep south. This is suggesting a bullseye of 5 inches around the shoals. 2.5 inches for Birmingham, about 2 inches for Montgomery. And again, a lot of that's going to be coming down tonight and tomorrow morning, but more rain is likely by Friday and Saturday. This is the in-house RPM model, and this is just for the next 24 hours. And you can see the strip of heavier rain for northwest Alabama and up in the Tennessee Valley, where many spots should be approaching 3 inches. That's the reason for that flash flood watch. All right, model fans, let's go. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. You can see a little shortwave coming through here, a new trough back in the northwestern states. And a broad surface low should be over northeast Alabama with rain and storms. Let's check the severe weather parameters. This is 12 noon tomorrow, and you can see the northern part of the state should be stable. There's no chance of any severe weather for Huntsville or Decatur, probably Cullman, but the instability values begin around Fayette and Birmingham and Gadsden, and they peak at about 1,100 joules per kilogram. That's fairly unstable for the cool season, certainly sufficient for severe storms. This is SRH. The storm relative helicity values are high enough to support maybe an isolated tornado or two, a small brief tornado, and this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. And the max is 1.6. And again, this is not overwhelming. It's not a major threat. Just be aware tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning, some storms could produce strong gusty winds and just maybe an isolated, small, short-lived tornado. And we'll be watching radar trends carefully. These type of events can be fairly hard to deal with. All right, let's go to Thursday. We got a break here. We're in between waves. The day should be mild and dry. A mixture of clouds and sunshine. Highs around 70. How about that for just right before Christmas? So that's your good dry day to get something in. And then Friday, the rain begins to move back in with the next front. That'll be the Arctic front. The rain should be most likely probably late in the day into Friday night. Maybe a decent part of the morning should be dry. The sky will be cloudy. And again, very mild, highs up around 70. Saturday looks wet, very deep surface low that's over eastern Canada with a trailing cold front down through Nashville and Jackson. And temperatures will probably be in the 50s, and they might begin to fall. We might see a high Saturday morning. Some North Alabama communities could wind up in the upper 40s Saturday afternoon, but again, the day Saturday looks wet. Sunday, the better chance of rain shifting down to South Alabama. The northern half of the state looking dry, gradual clearing, much colder. The high should be in the 40s. Christmas Day, cold and dry. Got a 1034 high down in South Texas. We start the day in the 20s, and the high will be in many spots only in the upper 30s and low 40s. Let's check the European just for consistency's sake, and it's right on cue with the GFS. I mean, they are right in sync, adding to high confidence of a cold, dry Christmas day. Here are the numbers coming off the European for noon on Christmas, and you can see only mid to upper 30s around here. So we'll probably mention a high of only about 40, but it looks like the sky should be sunny, cold Christmas day. Day after Christmas, this is Tuesday, a week from today, the 26th. Cold and dry. Again, we start the day in the 20s. The high should be in the 40s. This is the end of the forecast period, the end of next week, Friday the 29th, next trough approaching, and it sure looks like it will be sufficiently warm for just rain. In fact, if this is right, the snow next week will be confined to Minnesota, parts of the Great Lakes. That could be a blizzard for some of those folks up there, but down this way it just looks wet. In fact, there might be some thunderstorms involved at the end of next week. So for now, there is no evidence of any snow or ice problems for Alabama for the next 10 days. Where initially we saw some signs of problems maybe toward the middle of next week, that is off the board now. In the numbers, coming off the GFS ensemble, look at the numbers drop next week. Highs down around 40 and lows well down in the 20s. Very cold, at least for the first half of next week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today, 205-322-9090, AL certification number 11120.